What's up? I'm now Japanese. RWBY animated in 2D in Japan. This is awesome! I think you English-speaking people know much more about RWBY than I do. Still, let me talk about it. RWBY is a very special work for me. I first encountered RWBY in a fighting game called Brave Rooster Battle. This game is a bit quirky, featuring characters from various fighting games. It's like Isekai Quartet or Carnival Phantasm to use an anime analogy. For some reason, there was a RWBY characters in that game. There are these cute girls I'd never seen before among all the fighting games characters I knew. When I looked up the original work, I found that it was a foreign anime created with respect to Japanese anime. Oh, let's see what it looks like. I wondered what it would be like since there are not many 3D anime in Japan, but I was so shocked. The battle scenes are so cool and the story is fascinating. Then I compared the Japanese and English translations of RWBY and found many interesting English phrases. For example, the scene in episode 1 where Ruby and Yan are talking on the airship. Ruby's line, "I don't wanna be the bee's knees, okay? I don't wanna be any kind of knees. I just wanna be a normal girl with normal knees." I love the conversation in this scene. Then I wanted to be able to enjoy RWBY in English. Only English-speaking people can enjoy RWBY in English, and that's not fair, right? That is, when I started studying English. Although I say studying, I hate studying so much that I just watch a lot of English-style anime and even as a rhyme. By the way, I am not yet able to converse in English. Now I'm speaking when I'm translated from Japanese into English. I'll be glad when I can converse in English sometimes. Yeah, sometime. Okay, back to RWBY. So what I'm trying to say is that if I hadn't met RWBY, I wouldn't be posting YouTube in English. RWBY is a very special work for me. And now RWBY is finally being animated in Japan. It's animated in the 3D drawings typical of Japanese anime. This is so exciting! By the way, the Japanese dubbed version of RWBY was broadcast on TV once in Japan. At that time, it was as if a compilation was being broadcast because Volume 1, 2, 3 were included in one season. For this reason, I feel that RWBY is not well received and not so well known in Japan. Of course, I get the impression that many people who have seen the original, not the original version, give it high ratings, including me. So I think this animated adaptation will be quite exciting overseas. But I was worried about how it will turn out in Japan. But perhaps I don't have to worry about that. This is because Shaft and RWBY are involved in the RWBY project. RWBY is the writer and creator of Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, Fate Zero, Psychopass, and others. And he has made games like Phantom, Kikokugai, and Saya no Uta. The works are all highly rated across the board. RWBY is a very well-known and popular person in Japan. This should go without saying if you see the works he was involved in. At least I would be interested in a work just because it has something to do with RWBY. Next, Shaft. Shaft is a very popular anime production company in Japan. Shaft's major works include Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica and Bakemonogatari and F, A Tale of Memories. Shaft is characterized by unique expression not found in other production companies. I never get tired of watching it, and I'm attracted to the world view created by its unique expression. I also love this production company. Okay, now let's look at the RWBY characters. First, RWBY Rose. No complaints. The core strength is evident in the immature appearance, and this is what RWBY is all about. Have you seen the official PV? RWBY's very first battle scene. It's ridiculously cool. I love this scene. And here's RWBY's new outfit. It's totally a snowboarding outfit, so adorable. Next, Rice Shunin. Rice's feistiness is well expressed. Excellent. But let me say one thing. I wanted the ice guard to be shifted between the top and bottom. Even in the original RWBY, when the costume was changed, the position of the scar was corrected to be in line. But I liked the way the scar was shifted on the top and bottom. And this is Rice's new outfit. This look in her eyes is so luscious. The outfit looks more like a sister winter than wise. And what I noticed is that the eyes are disappointing. I am wondering if this is just a drawing error or if it means something. Next, Break Belladonna. I have the impression that the original Break has a little bit of a young look on her face, but this time she seems a little more mature. To change the subject a bit, the character for the 2D anime were created by Fuke, an illustrator. Fuke is the one who created the Steins Gate characters and others. The distinctive feature of his painting is the eyes. He does not represent the pupil in black, or he represents the iris in very thin shadows. He then paints a picture with a mysterious atmosphere as if sucked into those eyes. Break was a mysterious girl in the beginning, so I think she is most compatible with the characteristic of Fuke's painting. I really like the Japanese version of Break's artwork. I also love the purple color inside her hair, so cute. And here's Break's new outfit. For a change from the mysterious impression she gives, she looks so adorable with the cat-like color and gloves. And it's the thighs that are noteworthy. Do you see how her thighs are rounded when compressed by the socks? This is the most important part for me. Break Belladonna is a perfection. Next, Yan Shaoran. Yan, like Break, has a pupil expressed in white. Did you want Break and Yan to be the same? Yan's drawings are also excellent. However, I personally feel that the original Yan is more fitting to my impression of her. It's hard to put into words, but I feel that the original Yan expressed her roughness more. It's a minor difference though. And here's Yan's new outfit. The impression I get from the costume is that Yan is the same as usual. But you should see her hair. Her hair is in a ponytail. The ponytail is a very disruptive hairstyle. Can't wait to see this one moving into the new outfit. Now, at this time, no detailed information about the storyline has been revealed. My guess is that the first half will proceed as in the original, and the new scenario of the Ice Kingdom will be added around the time before the Battle Festival. That's because Penny wasn't in the cast of the character. The broadcast is scheduled for 2022, which means it will be on the air this year. I'm so juiced to watch the 3D RWBY, bro! Let's look forward to it. Well, see you next time. じゃあね。